Hi everyone, welcome back to Gillian at Mystic Healing Therapy. So today's video is about weather manipulation and how we can set our collective intention to change the outcomes of that. So this is on the back of the devastating news around the hurricanes. I don't necessarily watch the news, but I've seen it on social media, and my heart and prayers go out to anyone that's experiencing difficulties around that. But where I'm coming in now, let's look at this. Let's look at how we can help the situation from a collective consciousness and spiritual point of view. So first of all, I think what we need to do is look at what is weather then. So it's my comprehension that our weather is governed by the weather elementals. Now, the elementals are divine being of consciousness. They are divine beings of consciousness. But where they differ from you and I have free will. The weather elementals don't have free will, and they are open and subject to programming and instructions. So if you look back on my YouTube videos, I did a video a couple of years ago now about how we can change up the weather manipulation that brings us those clouds and the precipitation. And, you know, we can collectively, if I go on holiday, for example, I will cloud bust. I will sit there and use my physical vessel and my intention as a creator being on this planet to change up the weather. Now, what I would like to do is invite all of you here watching this to join in and set the collective intention to a more positive outcome. Now, first of all, I want to mention a little story that I've noticed over the years. So here in the UK, we get lots of rain, but what I've noticed is every bank holiday, and this has been going on I've been noticing it for over 10 years now. Every bank holiday, 9 times out of 10, the weather forecasters will forecast bad weather, rainy weekend. So what happens in a collective consciousness point of view, people will watch the weather forecast for the bank holiday. They will then say, oh, it's going to rain, it's going to be horrible, this bank holiday is a washout. So if you've got 5 million people saying that, what are they doing? On some level, they are programming the weather and expecting it to be a washout and raining. So the weather elementals will pick up on that intention and deliver the rain. And I think this has been manipulated for a long time. Now, what's happening with these hurricanes then? So if we know then that our collective intention and our intention can change the outcomes of weather, we also know that there's been, or we hypothesize that there's nefarious agencies out there that would love to create havoc for the planet so that they can create havoc, do power grabs, do land grabs, and collect loosh from the innocent people caught up in that. We know that. So what can we do to counteract it then? Well, it's my invitation to all of you to join in as a collective. If you hear of a hurricane, instead of getting het up with the hype of, oh gosh, it's going to be terrible, it's going to be devastating, it's going to be awful, what we can do is, I do not consent to that. I'm going to intend that the weather elementals calm down that storm. They bring it down. Send the weather elementals your love, send them your appreciation for what they do, but also ask that the weather is returned to the original program as per creator, because we know that these awful weather patterns that are causing so much destruction, they aren't coming from creator. They might have had a small potential from creator, but we know that the nefarious sources are manipulating those and hyping them up. So I invite all of you here to collectively calm the weather elementals down. So it's just simply, if you see some bad news, just say, I do not consent to that. Let's say they're saying it's going to be a number 4 or 5, I don't quite know the numberings, but let's say they say that, and say, well, I don't consent to that. Dearest weather elementals, we love you and honour you. We thank you for all the work that you have done, but we send you our love and ask you to calm down. We are reprogramming you. We are setting you to the weather as was created by intender, as creator, and we intend that you will feel calm and passive, and we send you our love. If you join in and do that, and we all do this every time we hear some terrible news of a weather event potential, then we can calm it down. We are stronger, we are brighter, we are lighter. Together, we are a force to be reckoned with, and we can change this up, change the outcomes, and let's change the trajectory of this planet by unifying in love and positive intention. Give it a go, folks. Give it a go. Anyway, go onto my website, gillianengland.com. I've got a brand new website, lots of freebies on there. Really beautiful website. And I look forward to seeing you soon. Lots of love.